environment where niggas will tell you, yo, that sucks. Like, you suck. So, my skin is thick. Like, I'm not afraid to be like, everyone has a different way of viewing things, but I know how to take, like, you know, I know how to take everything from here, a little bit from there, and be like, okay, this makes sense. Okay, this nigga's being a hater, but I can see what he's saying.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I'm not like,
I can't take it personal.
Right. I don't.
Shout out to the haters.
Yeah. Nah, because there's some people that, yo,
haters are good, bro.
Absolutely.
no, you do something right, bro.
Yo, we out here with my boy Frias. You already know, my boy Josh. And yeah, it's episode 2, and we about to roll this out. What's up, Frias?
What's going on, man? Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for letting me be a part of this podcast, bro. By me, Jeffrey's someone that I respect a lot. His hustle, the way he moves, how he gets things done. That's one of the most special things about working with people. Not just saying you're gonna do something, but finishing it. And it's been a pleasure meeting you, bro. And I'm excited to chop it up and hablar, loco, de lo que sea. Lo picante, lo misterioso.
Yeah, we out here. So right away, let's talk about Reviví. I know you just dropped a new single.
Yes.
By the way, congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you guys probably see in the background. I'll probably add a little clip onto it in the episode.
Yeah.
But talk to me, how was creating that?
Yo, so that is a record. Isaiah, who's one of the main producers that I work with, we did this song. We started this idea in 2019. And what happened was, at that time, I was just trying to get a bachata single. So he didn't really think this song was crazy like that. So he was like, yo, you know, let's come back to that. We'll do that another time. And we focused on Fuiste Tú.
Yeah.
So what happens was that at the beginning of 2022, I made a decision to not put out any music. Really difficult decision. And just to focus on finishing a bachata project. And so I wanted to do 13 bachata songs. That was my goal. When I finished the songs, like around October, I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to let the year pass by without putting a song out. You know, especially when you're a new artist, you can't really afford to let too much time go by, because then the hype you had, you got to start over.
Absolutely.
So you got to prove yourself to niggas again. So I was like, man, you know what? Let me put a record out. I did a listening session with people I know that like bachata, because you can't do a listening session with niggas that don't even rock with the music you make. So I played like 5 songs that I thought, and this was the one that everybody was like moving to the most. Not that it was their favorite. There was another song that a lot of people were like, yo, that's my favorite. But this was the one that was more upbeat. It was more bailable. It's a love song. You know, bachata is always amargue.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come with something different. So yeah, bro, we were able to do the video right away. I came up with the concept. Because I co-direct all my videos. I do the concepts, everything. Like, the videos, more than even music, that's where I really, like, put in work. And it came together great, bro. Everything fell right in place. So
I seen a post where you said that we gotta do about reliving a kiss.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what the song's about?
So, like, as far as the writing side of things, more than a singer, more than a producer, I consider myself like a songwriter, un compositor. And when I was writing that song, I wanted to write a love song. And so I was like, yo, I want to write a song that has to do about, like, the honeymoon phase. Something that everybody dies to go back to. You know what I mean? Because that's the most magical part of any love story, you know? When you first meet them and you don't know, like, what their habits are, how they react to things, the way that they smell, all of those things. And I had this idea of a lyric in English, a kiss that never knew an ending. Like in my notes, I write like little phrases out. And so in Spanish, that translates to el beso que no conocía un fin. And I was like, wow, bro, that's brilliant. Like, I'm going to move from that and write the rest of the song. And so, nah, bro, this song was a completely different song when I did it with Isaiah in 2019. What happened was that in the beginning of this year, when I was doing this project, I went back to this record and I was like, okay, he didn't think the song was that strong. What could I do to make it better? So I'm not scared to rewrite things. There's people that are like married to what they make. I'm not like that.
That's good.
I'm always trying to make the best song possible. So I went back and I just redid the song in the beginning of this year and I rewrote it and I was able to make something hot, bro. You know what I mean? And tuck it away. So that was more like the basis behind the song and what I wanted it to be about.
Absolutely. 100%. It's crazy because I think maybe maybe first, second, early episodes that we had, and we talked about things like, constantly in life. I think we were talking about if like people from your hometown hold you back. And I don't know who said it, but we were talking about it, how like sometimes you gotta take a step back, reflect, and reevaluate and move forward, right? So like you were talking about, some people, they're married to a song. I wrote it this way. This is how it's gonna be. It has to be like that. That's my decision. It reflects back on what we were talking about. You took a step back. You thought about it. You took in some advice or people's critique or whatever.
Yeah.
And you came back, made it harder, and boom, now you see what you have. So it goes back to that whole thing where sometimes you gotta take a step back, reevaluate yourself, come with a different approach, boom, and next thing you know, you got a hit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it was more so too like being able to, because I know when you create, bro, creating anything is like creating a child. Like it's so precious to you. But the thing is that I grew up in a space where we could talk about that more later, but I grew up in a space. I used to rap before I did bachata.
Okay.
And I used to rap in, it's a long story. We could talk about it later, like how I got into music, but
Yeah.
I used to rap in a really big church in Queens, New York.
Okay.
And in Christian hip hop music, I was like getting a buzz. I was blowing up. I grew up in an environment where niggas would tell you, yo, that sucks. Like, you suck.
Mm-hmm.
So, my skin is thick. Like, I'm not afraid to be like, everyone has a different way of viewing things, but I know how to take, like, I know how to take everything from here, a little bit from there, and be like, okay, this makes sense. Okay, this nigga's being a hater, but I see what he's saying.
Absolutely.
I feel
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I'm not like,
You can't take it personal.
Right,
You can't take it
right.
personal.
I don't.
Shout out to the haters. Shout out to
Yeah, nah, because there's some people that, yo,
haters are good, bro.
Absolutely.
no, you do
Hell
something
yeah.
right, bro. If
Absolutely.
nobody hates you, nigga, or like no one doesn't, some people might not hate you, but they don't like
Absolutely.
you, or they're just like, yo, that
Absolutely.
nigga's whack. Like,
Nah,
well, nah, bro, it's undeniable. Like, come on, bro, stop.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Because también there's gusto personal. Like, I'm not into that.
Yes.
Bachata is not for everybody.
Absolutely.
So, yo, cool. But, yo, with what I've been doing, I've been able to get people who don't like bachata at all to listen to it. That's a big step, bro.
Exactly.
That's like someone trying to get me to hear country music. Like, I don't listen to
Absolutely.
country
Yeah,
music,
yeah.
nigga.
I
But
fuck with you.
that's fire. Do it, loco.
Nah, but I'm a real diverse nigga. I listen to everything.
Okay.
Like I really listen. I listen to everything. My main listening is bachata, 24/7. But I listen to everything.
I listen to hip hop more than I listen to bachata.
Yeah, I'm a
So
hip
like
hop guy. Yeah.
I listen more to like I like a lot of I listen to a lot of Jay-Z. I listen
Okay.
to Kanye's my favorite artist. Besides all the crazy
Absolutely,
personal
yeah.
shit, I'm a music guy.
Absolutely,
so for me, it's
absolutely.
always like music first.
Definitely.
Because I love Chris Brown, and Chris Brown has always had
Troubled.
personal
Yeah,
problems.
yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Chris Brown's the GOAT too, though.
Chris Brown is the only person. This is a hot take right here. This Chris Brown is the only person that could have been the next Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
From dancing to singing to performance, what happened was that in the best time of his career, he made the worst decision of his life. So at least Michael Jackson's horrible decisions
Came after.
and PR problems came when he was already a GOAT.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It happened to Chris too early, and then Chris Brown want to be a blood, and you sing R&B, nigga. Like, what you doing?
That's a fact.
So,
what you're saying is a fact.
He
So,
could, if he would have kept like a clean image,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
because Justin Bieber had a horrible like
Absolutely.
teenage phase,
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
cleaned it up.
Definitely. Definitely.
He cleaned it up.
It's
Bieber's gonna
either
go-
you can. A lot of times you do the mess up early and you could clean it up the rest, or you do it towards the end. But when you're in the prime, in the middle of everything's good, it's hard.
Bro,
That's
you
what
remember
happens.
that record Forever?
Yep.
That's one of the best Chris Brown songs
Absolutely.
of all time.
Absolutely.
Nigga, he beat up his girl after that song was like triple platinum. Like niggas buying singles, not streaming.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and you beat up your girl in a Lambo. So, bye. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. You anything with women, you touch
Cancel.
women, you not coming back. The fact that he even has a platform and can still sell out tours,
It's impressive,
to me,
man.
that's because of his talent.
no, that's facts. That was a
Absolutely. Hell
fact.
yeah.
That's a
Absolutely.
fact.
Absolutely.
Because, yeah.
Loco,
that's crazy.
estaba mal,
Nah, he
loco.
was-
And then he beat up a superstar.
Nah, not just a regular person.
Yeah,
He beat
yeah,
up
right, yeah,
Rihanna,
facts,
like,
yeah, out of
billionaire
everybody.
Rihanna, like, come on, like, hey, Mr. DJ, go. Rihanna, nigga. like, umbrella, Rihanna, nigga.
Yup. Absolutely.
That's like if I go punch Billie Eilish in the face,
Right
nigga.
now,
Like,
yeah, like, you can't do that.
first, you shouldn't touch a woman at
Absolutely,
all.
absolutely,
Like,
absolutely.
at all. Nigga, if a girl, like, when I date girls, if they even argue with me, I already, like, turn it off. Like, I'm not even engaging with you. I'm calm. So I'm gonna wait till you calm down. Because if I get crazy, it's gonna get crazy. So
Absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
it. I try, like, God has shown me how to have patience.
Absolutely.
Because if not, like, I had anger issues since I was little. So I was just like, man, like, I need to learn how to control my temperament. That when things don't go your way, and I know that was God, because that prepared me for music. That when things don't go your way, you know how to deal with situations. You know how to not want to jump out of your car.
100%.
You know what I mean? So that's one of the things,
be
bro.
prepared to maneuver a certain way when things are going left.
Yep.
Jeffrey knows,
Absolutely.
the Pax knows about that.
Yeah.
When it doesn't go your way.
Oh yeah. I'm built for that.
And
I
you
don't
gotta-
want it my way ever.
You know,
I want the hard way because I'm more ready for that part. Because when shit comes too smooth, it's just I can't even.
I'd be
believe it.
scared like something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
when
That's what
things
I'm
are
saying.
going
That
too
is,
good,
yeah.
I'd be like,
This
Dead
is
ass.
too good to be true.
yeah,
right now.
like you know what I mean. Like there's no, if it's too good to be true, it's probably not true. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Shit is not easy, man. I know shit's not easy, and especially for an independent artist. It's not. I don't know what the heck how to call it, but it's definitely not easy. I know because I've been doing it. He's been doing it.
Yeah. No, and independent for real. Like I don't have an investor. I'm not on my independent
Yeah.
label.
And
I don't
it
even
costs money, right?
Right. I don't even have a
So they can
manager.
check that out.
Like that's why it takes longer to do things, but I like doing things in excellence. You know what I mean? I
Absolutely.
don't like doing things half-assed. So I take my time and I make sure I execute. Like I deliver. Like I'm not
Absolutely.
gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
away
yeah.
and come back with BS. Like I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna deliver, you know?
Now you
But
definitely deliver the right way too. You do.
Thank you,
definitely
bro.
Do. Like you roll out.
No, the
man, it's
rollout-
a different level.
yeah, yeah.
People take notes out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like as soon as I told you, like I don't do remix neither. Like
Right.
or like you know what I'm saying? Like I really don't. So I know that when the Class A thing can happen, I know like now he got it. Like I know I could make it happen because I like the way you roll out.
Right.
I knew there was gonna be like you work the way I like to work.
Yeah.
So that's it. You know what I'm saying?
It connects. Right.
And if the artist is good and they don't work the way I like to work, I have to be in control. And if I'm not in control, I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Because
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it nice. But like I know if I do a song with somebody, like it's in your hands. Like I trust you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of artists I don't trust.
I've been in a
Like 90%.
I've been in a bad situation in bachata. I won't say with who, but I've been in a bad situation with like doing a song with people, and I'm not liking how it's coming out, and I'll just be like, hey, like I don't want to be a part of this. Or I can't be
I've done
I
that.
can't be a part of this, and not like a dickhead.
No, yeah,
But I say
yeah.
it respectful because I swear I work with niggas that work.
Absolutely.
And the person I'm talking about works hard, but I didn't like how things were coming out. You know?
But the thing that's the problem with music in general. Not only bachata, for anybody that's watching, it's not only about bachata. Music in general.
Yeah.
If you let your pride to a side, you could literally like become who you want to be because, like he said, he didn't like it. He told me, listen, we're gonna let it rock. But now, like the guy's offended probably, like, oh, like you disrespecting me. Because it has happened to me that somebody wanted me in the album so bad. Not me, my band Class
A,
I
yeah.
don't sing. But they wanted us in an album so bad that it was cool and shit. But I didn't like the song, and I straight up told them, no problem. I said I'll do it, but it gotta be a Class A song.
Style.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now I said no problem. I said, don't worry, I'm still gonna support you, but it's that way only.
Right. I can't
No
be a part of this.
disrespectful.
Right. I can't be a part of this.
Like I know you wanted the album to be a certain way, but I could be that one song.
I know what you're talking about.
No, because at the end of the day, it's the truth. And when like I'm saying, like we're not talking right now about bachata. We're talking about in general.
This is like music business talking.
Business,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It could be in general. Like if the person you're doing a song with anybody, any artist out there, any genre, and you're not feeling it, just tell them. Don't let them just release it. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, because you got to protect your brand. Like,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'm very like business minded with things, you know? So I grew up in a Dominican family that bust their ass coming from DR and opening businesses in New York in
Absolutely.
the 70s. Like,
Yeah.
that's where I come from. So I've always understood, like, you got to protect your image. You got to
Absolutely.
protect your brand.
Exactly.
Nah,
So put yourself first.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like, it's not even just. I know we were talking about bachata and then music, but it's not even that. It's anything in life. Even whether you own a business, absolutely, that's your image. But even think deeper than that. Like even just the people you hang around with.
I absolutely agree.
Like it's
with
not
you.
it's not you
Absolutely
don't have to be a
agree with you.
business owner. You could be a regular Joe Schmo, but like even the people you're around and who you associate yourself with, it even comes down to that. Like even I mean everything, clothes you wear, like you protect your image, what you value, and you kind of said like put your pride aside, but I think it's more you stick to your pride, right? Because if you put your pride aside, that's you like, okay, let me go. I'm just gonna rock with it, right? I'm not gonna voice my opinion. Versus be
Right.
prideful in
Absolutely.
yourself and respect yourself to be like, I'm not rocking with that. Like,
Right.
that's not what I want to
And
do.
you gotta pick and choose when to let the guard go down
Absolutely.
and when to keep the guard up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because I know when someone, not that I know when I'm around someone that knows more than me.
Facts.
With those
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean you're wrong,
Absolutely.
though.
Absolutely.
Right. No, it
No, doesn't mean you're wrong.
No,
Doesn't mean you're
because
wrong.
those people can learn from me still.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but there's times where it's like I'm in the room. Like I'll give you an example. There's a recording engineer named Edwin. There's a lot of times that I might not understand something he's doing, but I'm like, yo, you know what? I've hired him because he knows what he's doing,
Facts.
and I'm working with him. And even though we're not doing a song together, we're still collaborating in the sense that you helping me bring this record to life.
Absolutely.
So the whole point is like when there's times like if I'm doing a song with Prince Royce, nigga, Prince Royce has so many number ones. Like be quiet a little bit and listen. Like even if you think like a lot of people don't like his biggest song, which is Darte un beso. Solo quiero darte un beso. That song was one of the first Latin videos to reach a billion views. So, yo, okay, you used to one thing, one way, but like maybe be quiet a little bit and take
Absolutely,
notes. You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
You have
Like
to be able to-
this person has the accolades
Absolutely.
to maybe be like, yo, bro, like I know you're from New York, I know you have that style, but we could make $1 million right now in Colombia and Argentina. So why don't you come under my wing and let's get some money? Like, there's times when bah. And then there's times like what you was talking about with the records that, no, I don't like this. Like, I don't even feel good being a part of this. And you gotta go with that.
It all depends everybody's different.
Yeah.
Money doesn't control me. So
Right.
if I don't like the song, I don't care if Darte un beso.
Oh, we talking. That's some art first shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really like, I gotta like it.
Yeah. I agree.
I understand. Like, I know artists in every genre that hop on waves. For example, like, oh, let me do something that's hot for TikTok. What?
Right.
What? I don't understand. Explain to me again.
Yeah.
What you mean you do something hot for TikTok? Nigga, make your song hot.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like work for me. That's me. That's Jeff.
Make great work.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
people start changing because they don't got it.
Right. So they
They're
gotta figure
chasing.
out. Right. They gotta
They're
figure
chasing
out. How do I
get-
keep up with this?
Yeah. How do I make it? How do
Yeah.
I get the money? Like I always think like if you over here thinking about I gotta get famous, rich. Like I know artists that think like that. It's like, bro, like I can't even work with you because like it's not, to me it's not about getting rich.
Right.
It's about being an artist. It's about being legendary. Like the
Right.
money's gonna come.
Legado,
Don't get me
legado,
wrong. I
yeah.
want the money. I love money. But I'm not here just looking for the money. Like people like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're literally doing like things for the TikTok because they know TikTok is controlling shit right now. I see it. I know
Yo,
artists.
TikTok is music right now.
Yeah,
If
it
you're
is.
not
Yeah.
learning how to use it, because that's also like, okay, a business
Marketing
thing.
wise.
Right, a business
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but you
if I
literally-
want this
absolutely.
product to really work, and this is the shit that works, I gotta figure out how to do what I like on
what
this
it
platform.
is, it's a fine balance, and I'm not in the music industry like you guys, but I think it's a fine balance of sticking to your roots, what you're
Yes.
about, what you like, what you do, what you feel like is for you, but at the same time using what's hot
to make
to
it
help you and
come-
promote you, right? So you got to use the tools. So in other words, TikTok's a tool.
Yeah.
You got to
Yes.
learn how to make it work for you.
For you.
You're not
They'll
gonna
change
bend
up.
yourself to TikTok,
But
but
they
you
be
got to.
doing that. You know they be
Yes.
doing
I know
that.
what you're
Yes.
saying. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm trying to say.
absolutely.
Because
Yes.
let's keep it as simple as this. Every legendary hit was not chased. The biggest Latin song ever, Despacito, you think they were chasing TikTok? That was natural. That was them doing music.
Yeah. We're
That
making
was-
a song right
That
now.
was them
Yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah,
music. And on top of that, you got JB over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that was them being natural. Like, every hit in the world was naturally made.
Yeah.
Nobody's chasing it. Like, and
There's not a machine. There's not
Nah,
a,
but it's not.
a copy paste.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not, I think you don't call it, it's not chasing, even if you add some modern day, what's hot. For example, you said JB on it, right?
yeah.
back then that was never heard of.
Yeah, but that wasn't chasing. Like what
It wasn't chasing. What it was becoming
Making it bigger.
modern, making it bigger. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's not chasing.
Get the hottest American artist at the time.
Absolutely.
They
That's
thought
what
about
I'm
it.
saying.
That
It's
was
not
smart.
chasing.
That was a
It's
great
just
move.
it's adapting and making what's hot work for you, and that's what they did right there.
I'm agreeing with them, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I have been on a phone call with artists and saying, I dropped this because I know it'll be good for TikTok.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I see what you're
Decline.
saying. Yeah,
Bye.
yeah, yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Bye.
I didn't understand
What?
that. I don't talk like that. I'm doing. Yeah, listen, you got songs that you got. You know they nice, but you're like, nah. That's not what's in right now. I don't care what's in right now. Like, if it's for that, we could all leave bachata because bachata's not in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a clip right there.
You know what I'm saying? We could all leave
That's
right
a
now.
clip. Yeah. If we doing what's in,
Well, if you're doing what's in, what's hot,
Absolutely.
leave. 'Cause
Gambo reggaeton.
that's
Bye.
it. That's what I'm saying. Just
Absolutely.
stick with your roots. Time is gonna come. Relax. Everything goes up and down. Look at Rochi was the hottest artist. Now Rochi's not hot as before.
Right.
Everything goes up and down.
100%.
Like, you know
Music,
what I'm saying?
music is cyclical. So, tropical music was dominant for so many years. Then there came a phase where, with Ozuna, Anuel, Bad Bunny, Brian Myers, like
2016.
that whole wave.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. It was their turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dembo's becoming the hottest
killer
music.
now.
Yeah.
And then it'll have its time. And, bro, people are getting tired of all that shit.
Yeah, I
And they-
see it.
And they want live. Yo, when I tell people I do bachata, their eyes open. They're like, what? What? And when
Yeah,
I
'cause
do
you know,
the
you
videos,
would never
the way I do. No, nigga, I look like a rapper.
But that's
So,
another problem with bachata. That also upsets me because I'm bachatero. I like bachata.
yeah.
You think bachata, you think button up in those shoes. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's
Hell
whack.
yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That's super whack. Yo, like, it's upsetting that a genre, any genre, I'm not talking bachata, any genre in music has an image.
Yeah.
Only because the hottest artist or whatever has that image. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Absolutely,
it's really like, that's super whack. Go ahead, Jody, throw the thing in the back. That shit keep going, but it's okay.
But,
So,
yo, wait, I want to go back to something you had said earlier. That I love that's how I create, right? And that's why I don't do music with a class. It's the only feature that I've done, like my song.
Yeah,
I've been on other people's song because, like, I write a lot too for other artists. So there's been times where I wrote a song. They're like, "Yo, I would love to keep you at least in this part,"
Got it.
and I like the song. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Okay, yeah, for
absolutely.
sure." Class A is the only time that I did a song, and there's other people I want to work with. I have another song that has another artist on it that hasn't come out yet. The point is, bro, that art. I'm a purist. So that word purist means like I could be broke. Like I dropped out of college to do bachata.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was studying in Australia to be a pastor.
Wow.
And I grew up in church my whole life. Like that was my world. And I had everything planned out. And I fell in love with bachata so much that I was like, yo, I need to go back to New York and do this. So I don't care about this. I love, like Jeffrey was saying, I love money. Let's make some money. Let's figure out how to make this. Because this is the music business. If you
Absolutely.
just like music, nigga, be in your room, write songs
Facts.
with
Yeah,
headphones
yeah,
on your
yeah,
voice
yeah.
memos.
Uh-huh.
But you want to be a artista, you want to be a
Yeah.
superstar. So now
Money.
you got to learn the music business.
Yeah.
But the problem is that you don't get that business part unless the music's good.
That,
So,
exactly.
100%.
so
Yeah, yeah.
because then you in the whack business. And like niggas laugh at you like
Yeah,
you're a
yeah, yeah.
meme song. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely.
We trying to make stuff that people play at their weddings, that people have sex to, that people
Yes.
that people dance to at
Absolutely.
at their family parties.
Dedicate.
You know what I mean? That
Yep.
when you fall in love with a girl, this song, like that's why I did every beat. Like I
Yeah.
want you, when you love someone, sing this to them. I had someone who's a wedding planner. They said, "I'm gonna use your song at my wedding, and I'm gonna suggest it to my Latin clients." Like that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the point is, bro, when you make art, when you in artista, like I don't like. I've been in rooms with people that I don't do music with just because too much business first.
That's yeah.
Like-
okay.
That's what I'm trying to
like,
tell you.
nigga,
Yeah, yeah.
I
give me,
don't
like,
even talk about the business until after.
like, give me a
something.
hug. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
ask me my name. I don't know nothing about you. What are
Absolutely.
you talking to me about business? Like, I don't even know if you do good business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I don't like when niggas start throwing like numbers at me. Like, yo, I made this much. Like now it's like, okay, bro, what else? Like, you got a story to tell, nigga. Like,
Absolutely.
go ahead, take the floor. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I like shit when it's like real, like deep, like real artistry, creative people. Like those are the
exactly what I
people.
was saying.
That's who I connect with. Like
Absolutely.
we doing this because we love this. I'm 22, bro. If I wanted to be doing music like Jeffries, I would have been doing reggaeton, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was about
Money
let's
and-
make
yeah,
M's,
yeah,
let's get a
hits, yeah,
quick,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
go to a label. I could have had the opportunity, bro. It was
So,
not about that.
Quickly, question. So why bachata? Why got you into
I love that question. I love that question. Let's talk about it. So,
Like, why you choose to sing bachata in all genres?
so I grew up. I've been writing. I'm 22. I've been writing songs since I was 10. Around like 14, 13 years old, my family's Christian. My mom was a pastor. My grandparents are church planners. So they help open up churches. So that was my life. At 13, I started rapping and writing songs. So I was like, yo, I want to do this, but I want to do it in the church. But it wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't popular. Like, you rap in church, it doesn't make sense. There was a church in Queens, New York called Christ Tabernacle. This church had the biggest youth ministry in the United States at a certain point. Every Friday, because the youth service will happen on Fridays, every Friday there would be 1,000 teenagers lined up to go to church. And so my sister was friends with one of the leaders there, like one of the heavy hitters at that church. And she was like, my brother wants to rap. He wants to be a part of a church. And he was like, yo, we got a hip hop team. Tell him to come, whatever. Bro, right away, at 13 years old, before I ever put a song out, they had me rapping in front of 1,000 people on Fridays. So I learned how to perform before I ever put a song out. At 13 years old, in front of 1,000 people, Friday nights. What starts happening is, like, a couple years later, I started, we was rapping, and a lot of Christian famous artists would go to that church to perform or whatever. So one day I was rapping, me and my boy, and this famous group, they were like, yo, we like you guys. We like what you do. Can you come write for our project? So I started learning about writing. I started making money writing at 16. All right, boom. When I'm 18, let's backtrack 1 year. A year later, I go to DR. I go to DR every summer, right? But 17 years old, it was different this time.
DR.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was old enough to go out with my cousins.
Yeah.
So what started happening was,
you understood the different life of DR now.
I fell in love with the culture of DR. Bro, I fell in love with the food, the women, the beaches, the pasolas in the street. And the other thing too was I understood Spanish more. So now it wasn't just like you're going to be with your grandparents. It was like I could be here. Like, I can go around.
Facts.
I was hanging out with my cousin. We were going to the food trucks. Like, it was a different experience. And I fell in love. And the soundtrack was bachata. So,
what year was this?
2017. 2017. So we're looking at like 5 years ago.
Formula Volume like 2 was rocking out there. Right?
Yeah, but what happened was it wasn't. Niggas was playing We Broke the Rules. OD everywhere I went.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
So that like the Aventura songs, we play more than the Romeo songs in DR. So I just and I grew up. Aventura's always been my favorite group since I was little. But I just like hip hop. I'm a hip hop head.
Yeah.
But bro, I don't know what happened. I just fell in love with bachata out there. So long story short, bro, I come back to New York. I'm like, yo, I gotta get into bachata. I meet Zay, who he actually just helped co-produce, half of Romeo's new album. But on all the bachata records, he has credits.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I lock in with him. I start working, but now I'm turning 18. I'm about to graduate high school. I'm getting a lot of buzz in the Christian rap music. Like, if I was doing that right now, I would have been famous in that world, making money, because they make bread.
Yeah.
They make bread, bro.
Sure
I was getting paid to go do shows in Trenton and PA, Connecticut. Like, I was moving. But what happened was that I was like, yo, what I want to do right now, at that time in my life, at 18, I wanted to be a youth pastor. And I was like, yo, so I'm going to do music on the side, and I'm going to do pastor stuff full time, right? Like, be on staff. I go to the best, at the time, it's not anymore. At the time, it was the best Christian college for, like, communicators in Australia, Sydney. So I go over there. I'm studying. I was there for 6 months. The program was supposed to be a year to 2 years. And while I was over there, I was just like, bro, the thing that, like, I couldn't stop thinking of, the thing I want to do is bachata. So one day I called my mom. I was like, Mom, like, this is what I want to do. And, bro, thank God. Like, God is a part of my whole story, because my mom is mad aggressive. Like, but that day, she was like, no, mijo, like my mom has seen me hustle always in music. So she was like, I trust you. Like, I support your decision. Like, come back home. So I came back to New York and I started doing bachata, bro.
That's what's up.
At like 18 years old.
Still.
That's what's up.
That's how I got into it.
What was the first bachata you recorded?
So I did a big project with Zay and Ito. You know Ito?
Yeah, of course.
He's one of the best. In my opinion, he's the best requin, like, guitarist in bachata.
And he's from New York.
Yeah. And
he's
there's
definitely one of the best.
Yeah, there's like Ito is responsible for a lot of like heat, yeah. But to me, and that I had access to also, cause like who will even work with you? Never did a song. I mean, Bachata's also who got money to play. You know what I mean? They actually don't care that much. They actually don't care that much about like, are you good or not? It's like, who's gonna give me my bread?
Yeah.
Anyways, but Ito got involved in my project because Isaiah was producing it. So he was like really involved. He actually helped co-produce. And the first bachata song we did was Ella No Quiere. And that's my biggest bachata song.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the first song that I did. Y'all know, but it wasn't the first one I put out. I had a song called
That was the first one you did?
Yes.
That's what's up. That's fire.
That's crazy, right? Yo, my biggest song. That was the first song I did.
That's crazy.
In bachata, that's the first song I wrote.
Like that. It'd be like that. That's what's up.
The story's crazy,
so,
bro.
What's something that you would like to tell like the viewers, anybody's watching about? Obviously, you do music.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be about the music, but you could use it as your example of like just going for their dreams. You know what I'm saying? What's some advices for those people who are just want to do something? They'll be scared. Like it could be opening business. It could be
absolutely
their goal. Like what's something that you would
just
like
about pursuing something that you want.
Yeah.
No, my biggest advice, bro. Like I've learned how to live off of music since I was 18. Because my parents said, yo, you got to figure out a way to make money from this. So I would write for people. I think the biggest thing, right? Like I could say transparently, like I'm not living off of my music yet. The thing I made the most money from was writing for other people. But I just had to get my foot in the door. You know what I mean? So I think there's 3 things that have to do with dreams. The first thing, the most important thing is that if you don't have discipline, bro, if you don't have discipline, you're not going to get from here to across the street in any business. If you're opening up a restaurant, if you want to be a lawyer, discipline is the most important talent that you can have. That's like a quotable right there. Like, discipline is the most important talent. Because I tell you this.
That's the one.
Like, if you're the best singer, pero tú eres un loco viejo que llega tarde a todos los shows, all the rehearsals, you don't pay people on time. You're disrespectful. You're arrogant. Nigga, nobody's going to want to help you. And any business is about relationships. You have to treat people with value and respect. Yes. So have discipline, bro. Because if you're the most talented person in the world, but you don't have discipline, you're not going to do anything. Number 2 is be a person of your word. Like when you say you're going to do something, do it. Because you could lie to yourself and be like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow and you don't go. But what starts to happen is that you start using the same way you treat yourself, you're treating other people. So the past could tell me, yo, Frias, I got this podcast, come through, whatever. And I say yes. But then in my head, I'm like, I'll think about it. No, you say yes. You got to be a person of your word. Because then it changes people's perspective on you. And not that you live for how people see you, but perception is reality. So,
that was hot.
So that's a big thing. Like, be a person of your word.
Absolutely.
And then the third thing that I think is most important, like this is a little trick, bro. Unless it's people that's confianza, like your friends or people you work with, a superpower is getting places early. Like if you get places early. Yeah, hay un control por aquí. Oh, it's right here.
It should turn on by itself?
When it hits a certain, it's forever, bro. Just forever cold.
Oh, no.
I turned it off.
Yo, my nose getting red, right? So number 3?
Number 3, like a practical advice, because discipline, all those things, they're internal. But practical, if you have a meeting, if you have a session, if you have a show, anything you do, get there early. Lil Uzi said this one time. He said, I think one of the things that helped my career the most was just getting places early. Because, local, you know how much stuff, you know how you get a bad taste in people's mouth when you're there late and they don't know you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's a practical advice.
Definitely gotta practice that.
Yeah, but also just, just valuing people and respecting people.
I'm always good at valuing people, like, but I'm always late.
Yo, because I'll give you an example. If you go meet with Sergio George, right?
Yeah, the GOAT.
The GOAT, Mark Anthony's producer.
I actually talked to him on DMs before.
Yeah? That's legendary.
I sent him a DM one time. This was from like 5 years ago, probably, and he replied back to me.
That's crazy. You gotta put like a little screenshot.
Like I sent him, I know who he was. I messaged him, this, I got this artist, blah 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 blah, and he replied to me. He said, I still got that shit.
That's legendary, bro. But if you were gonna meet with him, someone that like that's them. What's up, Bruno? We good?
Oh.
Alright. So, if you're gonna meet with them, nigga, I'm getting there 15 minutes early to my meeting with Sergio George.
That's
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
I know, like.
So there's
So,
people, there's people like even myself. I had this bad habit of like showing up when I could.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that you think, yo, when something important comes, I'll be there early, and then there's a lot of times you're so used to leaving late.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you messing it up, yeah, and you messing up your own back, because this nigga's like, yo, I don't know this nigga, and I gave him my time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
He's late?
Yes.
Nah, but
You know what
I
I
think
mean?
I think a big part of it is like you said, oh, okay, there might be the important ones that you think, okay, it's important, I gotta be there. You gotta treat them all the same.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta
Right.
do you come early to a meeting, whether it's the janitor to open up the door to the studio or it's whoever it is, you do it all the
that's a
same.
fact.
It become that
Yeah.
it ties right back into discipline.
Yeah.
You become disciplined at doing that, and I think you're golden right there.
No, and also too, even Lepax, you said it. You said that. Damn, it was right in my head. Hold on.
Was it about the time?
No. It was so good. It was in the. I don't know if I could talk. It was in the little clip that you showed me.
Nah, go ahead, talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Damn.
This is a
Oh,
podcast free.
okay. Sorry.
My
My brain.
clip I showed you about the
Yes, the clip
documentary.
you showed me.
Yeah.
And you said, bro, that you don't see anyone higher than you. Like
Yeah.
you see, and I don't know if you meant it this way, but that plays a role in like if you really see everyone equally, you treat everyone equally.
Yeah.
So when I go to DR, the nigga that I'm paying and he's the manager of the resort, I treat him the same as the person that takes my maleta. there.
Absolutely.
You know what I
100%.
mean? Like,
I know exactly
¿Cómo
what
tú
you
estás? Dios te bendiga.
Yeah, yeah,
Muchísimas
yeah.
gracias
Absolutely,
por
absolutely.
ayudarme. Like,
Absolutely.
when you
value
are
that.
respectful and you value people, you don't know the way God is gonna bless you back with that.
Absolutely,
Because then
absolutely.
there's times where the maletero is gonna say, "Hey, maestro, no te preocupes," because they're so used to rude people that think they're better than people.
100%.
That then when you need a ride from one side of the resort to the other, they got you.
They got you.
And the nigga that was rude to them, like, yeah, take it up. What the fuck? Guess what, nigga? They gotta walk.
Yeah.
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? So
Nah,
you look
nah.
out for people and it comes back.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
You know?
I agree with that.
Those are
Absolutely.
things that I think is really important for anyone chasing their dreams. So to make it short, I think the first thing that I said was like discipline, having discipline. The second thing I said was it wasn't.
And the time was number 3.
It was 3.
And number 2, you said discipline. No, he said time.
No, it was time and this. Damn it, I forget.
No, it was discipline.
It is what it is.
Yeah, y'all gonna see it. Y'all know.
It is what it is.
The point, yeah. I just spent 15 minutes talking about it.
So we good. So let's talk about a little bit about the. I know you have a movement in South York that you see. I got his hoodie on right here.
Yeah,
guys.
Thank you for
That's
that,
how,
bro.
that's how I'm raw. It's valuing people, you know. Let it roll. Talk to me about that movement about Santo York.
So Santo York, I know Lepax knows a little bit about it. Josh, I know you probably haven't heard about it. Maybe that's the first time you saw it. But I believe I grew up in New York. My parents are from Moca and the capital in DR, in Dominican Republic. Every kid that I know that grew up with Dominican parents spent their summers in DR. Like, did you guys grow up like that? Was it just me? Did you go to DR a lot growing up?
I didn't go to DR too much because I know my family, we don't got that bread like that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Now we doing a little better, but we didn't.
So
know,
you didn't visit DR a lot when you was a kid?
No, when we went, it's like we went for like 3 months, for like, and then we had to go for the next 7 years.
Oh shit!
Type vibes.
What about you, Jazz? Did you?
Nah, I'm very American. So
Wait, are you Dominican?
I'm Dominican. Yeah, I'm 100%
Okay.
Dominican. But I was born here, and my parents are very American.
gringo,
I'm
he's
gringo.
gringo.
So nah,
But
I
you know
wasn't.
Spanish?
Dominican.
Yeah, I know Spanish.
And your parents speak Spanish?
Yeah, my parents speak
All right,
Spanish.
so I'll speak for New York culture. With everyone I grew
No,
up
people
with,
do it from
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Connecticut.
absolutely.
They go
to
DR
Even
every
to this
every
day,
year.
yeah.
All right, okay.
But I mean, my house was a little different. I'm sure.
Right. So my parents, nigga, they from June to August, the whole summer, nigga, I was in DR. So I always had this idea that kids from New York that were Dominican, because that it's just more personal. But kids from New York that were Dominican, they had 1 foot in New York and 1 foot in DR.
Yeah.
It was like you're in both places. Like you never let go of your patriotic side from being Dominican. You know what I mean? Like if you arguing with Baldy niggas or
Yeah.
anybody else, there's just this innate pride, you know?
Yeah.
Que sucede que when I was thinking of like branding and business, I said, yo, Frias is one thing, but I need to create something that people can attach to that's bigger than me. Because what if they don't like bachata? What if they don't like my music? I need to create something that people are like, I just like what this kid's doing. So Santo York is for Santo Domingo and New York. Santo York. That's what it stands for. And it's who I am. It's where I'm from. My dad's from Santo Domingo. He's from the capital. I grew up in New York. And that is my world. So on a lot of the branding and the collections, there's a phrase that I put on it. And it says the meeting place between two worlds. So that's what Santo York. It's this hybrid of like over here and over there. So as soon as I was like 19, bro, I saved up like $500. I made it an LLC. I got it trademarked. And because also one thing too, we're talking about business, protect your brand. Protect your brand, bro. You have a lot of great ideas and there's a lot of corny people that will try to take stuff from you.
100%.
Protect your brand. You know what I mean?
And it's not expensive. You said the $500.
It's 500. That's not cheap, but it's an investment in protecting your ideas.
Yeah.
So Santo York is that. It's a creative house. So that means we do music video ideas for people, photo shoot ideas, connection services, writing, production, and then music. But eventually what I want it to be, I'm a dream in front of you guys a little bit.
Dream is always good.
And that way you guys could see that. Don't be scared to say your dreams out loud either. My dream is to make Santo York the creative house, like in Atelier, which is like a workhouse.
Yeah.
So that I want to open up the first one in New York. And the idea is to create a program where kids who don't have money to do music or do videos, that they audition for the program and then they have access to studios to learn how to edit videos, to learn how to use cameras. So I want Santo York to actually become a program.
Got it.
That high school, like kids from, I think the number I had said, I have it written somewhere like in a book, like I have this little dream book. Kids that are a freshman in high school until they're a senior in college. So that's 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because, bro, there's so many people we don't know about in music because they didn't have access to things.
Absolutely.
There's so many talented kids that want to do bachata and they can't because it's expensive.
Definitely.
That's why there's no teenage bachateros. Because no teenager has $3,000, $2,000 to do a song.
Yes, Brad.
You know what I mean? And most Latino kids that would like bachata are from Latino homes that are poor. So they don't have money. If you do it, I'm going to tell you this. These niggas that be fronting with bachata, niggas who do bachata, their family has a business. Like, nobody could do this shit alone. This shit is expensive. You know what I mean? Like, even me, it takes me so long to save up money to do things. Not a lot of kids have that access. Or the money that I'm lucky that I live with my family, so I don't have to pay a rent. I don't have to, there's certain things I don't have to do.
Yeah.
Another kid at my age, at 22, would be like, nigga, my mom makes me pay half the rent. So I can't spend those 3 bands on a song.
Absolutely.
So, you know, the point is, bro, I want Santo York to become a thing that actually helps other people have access to be creative.
To be creative, to actually be able to get their dream.
Yeah, it's not a label. I'm not signing niggas yo, you know what? I'm not trying to be Def Jam. I'm trying to create a brand that helps. So I want to do one in New York, God willing, with the money and how things go. A few years after that, we'll do it in DR.
You wouldn't want it to make it a label?
There's a separate vision for that.
Would it be called Santo York still?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. But my biggest thing, like if I could pick one thing to do with this brand, it would be that program.
I just want to know.
But Santo York, it is, because it's a creative house, I do have an artist that's under Santo York.
Okay.
I have a Dominican Puerto Rican kid that raps.
Okay.
And he's on the label, but he's being developed.
You know
what I mean? So I and my job, my responsibility is just to give him all the resources I have. This is what I do. This is who I work with. You have all these resources. Because there's a lot of things I'm learning. I don't have the answers, you know?
All right, so listen. This is Disagree to Agree, and we like to make shit spicy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
What was it? First of all.
Nigga said, who's the 5 good bachateros out right now?
No. We're not even going to talk about music right now. We're not even going to talk about music. We're going to talk about what's going on in the world. We're going to talk about what's going on in the world.
Argentina, W. Messi, go.
Congratulations, Messi.
100%.
Messi, go. Conversation's over.
Yeah, that's
no,
it.
but we can get a little deeper, bro.
Let's go.
You know a little bit what happened with, what's her name, Brittany?
Yeah.
Brittany Griner.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, you know a little bit about that?
Just what's on the media. I didn't go into research.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask you as simple as this. You know?
See.
Do you agree with that trade or you don't? What happened?
Nope. Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Damn, that's crazy. You gotta break it down, though. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. Arms dealer.
Facts.
What's an arms dealer? Russian arms dealer. Let's say the whole sentence.
Let's not. I don't even play it. And this is why I say hell no, because not only was he a Russian arms dealer, he was directly responsible for putting weapons in kids' hands that went and killed people. He personally was responsible for creating cold-blooded killers at the ages of 10, 15, whatever it is. And no disrespect to Britney, I understand. I believe any American, it's right to try to get in the back, but this dude has death on his hands.
Like bad.
Like
Bad.
when people do trades and basketball and all that stuff, there's always one that's up and one that's down.
Yeah.
We are down, like down. That was one of the worst, and I'm quoting this because I think I read it somewhere. Probably the worst, like, of that situation, because this is not the first time we've done something like this, right? For somebody, probably the worst thing in history and the biggest slap in the face. Because, I mean, listen to it. They call this guy the
Russian
merchant of
arms
death,
dealer.
bro.
So
Now here's the problem too, because of cancel culture
That's the
and
problem.
media,
They got a lot of
they
pressure
got
on it.
niggas on lock,
Absolute-
bro.
nah,
So
I get it. Don't get me
so-
wrong. Yeah.
so wait. Let's look at this. There's a whole other thing. I'm make a disclaimer before I finish my sentence. I grew up in a house full of women. I love women. I make music for women. I dress nice for women. I get haircuts for women. I love women. The feminist movement, a little bit. What happens is that if LeBron James was locked up like that,
Yeah.
that nigga would have been out in a day, bro. It wouldn't have been all this time. They could have had
Sad
Saddam-
but true. Sad but true.
It's sad.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
sad.
yeah,
So what
but true.
happened is that
It's
there's
true.
a huge movement
It's true.
that was like, this is sexist. Like if it was, because she's the biggest WNBA player,
yeah,
right?
because it's not an NBA. It's
Right.
WNBA, like big, no biggie.
Right.
I know what you mean.
So they were, that's a lot of pressure when you we're in a state of everything is liberal. So we have to defend, you have to defend everything. Anything that has to do with LGBT, anything that has to do with feminism, anything that has to
But
do.
Nah,
I
see,
thought
nah,
about something. Hold on.
you're getting on a
But
topic.
before that, I just thought about something. Hold on.
Yeah.
You just said about LeBron James, right? And I
Sí.
agree with you. But you said
Que lo hubiesen sacado.
No. You said in the yeah. Hell yeah, they would have
They
taken him
would've
right away.
took him out.
But you said in the show earlier,
Sí.
you literally said protect yourself, discipline. You think LeBron James will do something like that?
That's what I was getting at,
his
bro.
image.
'Cause-
that was number 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Image. What you would
Protect
Okay.
your brand.
Image,
Protect
yeah,
your brand.
protect your brand.
So
There
hold
you
on.
go.
Let's talk about LeBron James. Let's give him an example. You really think LeBron James will do that?
Like be like, yo, trade me for the arms
No.
dealer?
Bring weed to Russia.
No.
Oh,
But
no.
that's I was
That's
talking
what I'm
to Jeff
saying.
about this. What's
So
crazy?
it's like, okay, cool. I agree. It was a girl, and we don't want to, But LeBron James will never do that, bro.
Yeah.
See, that's the
LeBron James
thing,
protects himself, like you said. Number one thing, protect. LeBron James does that.
Yes. Yeah, he's excellent.
He's
He's like Jay-Z. Like these
He
niggas are
takes
perfect.
care of himself.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So like, of course we gotta take. Of course, us as Americans, we have to do it for LeBron James because he does it for us. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking. I'm not throwing dirt on her. All I'm saying is, yes, we take.
At the base of your question, which was, do you think it was a bad trade? The answer is yes. It is a bad trade.
100%. And not for nothing, I'm not trying to be that dickhead, but like, at the end of the day, she did commit a crime, or what? She.
Yeah,
she,
but
you see what I'm
niggas
saying?
bring weed everywhere too.
But no,
like,
but put it this way.
Yeah, they
but
did
put
it-
it this
they
way.
did us
But
dirty.
put it this way. If a Russian was visiting here and it was weed or whatever, they did something illegal, we'd lock them up, wouldn't we?
nigga, we lock up Americans.
But
by
that's what I'm
too
getting
much,
at.
So anybody else.
But you started talking about something like feminism and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go in there
Nah, but it's a huge topic, and I think we might have
because
talked about it.
because feminism is just feminism at its definition is we believe that men and women should be treated equally. Which I agree with that.
But
Uh-huh.
it's not we, it's woman. So the
No,
definition
no.
of feminism
No,
is...
the definition of feminism is believing that men and women should be treated equally.
But from a woman's perspective, so is it the woman believing men and
No,
women
he's
should
just
be...
saying that's
or
the definition.
everybody?
No, that's just the
Okay.
definition.
Like
It's
Google
like-
definition.
Yeah, yeah.
Google definition is
Like, that's the definition.
feminism is the belief that men and women should be treated equally.
That's what it means.
Okay.
So yeah, nigga, you human. Because if not, if you start like naming things of why this person should be treated less than this person, even like I know a big part of this conversation is always like who provides. Men always have to do this more than women. There's so many of that, nigga. But life is that way. Life is that way. You know what I mean? So if you start pinching that, you're gonna be in a wormhole that never ends.
I don't even like getting into that stuff because I sound crazy.
Yeah, and also like we grow up in Dominican households that's very
crazy.
like traditional derecho. Like my mom hasn't worked in 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like the way I grew up seeing.
And still the boss of the house.
Yeah.
What she says goes.
Right. Yo, there's a saying that says
That's it.
el hombre es la cabeza del hogar, pero la mujer es el cuello.
Yeah, facts.
And the neck is what moves the head.
Absolutely,
So, you know, we're not even Dominicans, Latinos, we're not even educated enough to get into the conversations of like equal rights with shit, nigga, because we fucked up, nigga. What?
We literally.
We're like 40, 50 years behind.
I'm about some crazy shit. Slavery still exists in our country.
In DR?
I'm talking about DR.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We
Of course,
do
yeah.
it every day in a matter that don't look like it, but come on, look at all these silvientas we had that we pay little shit at all.
Yo,
Well, that's slavery.
yo, bro,
Hell yeah.
That's slavery, bro.
I'm talking about like, I'm gonna say
The
this.
little
You know
room,
what?
the little room they have in the
Actually,
house.
I
Every
wanna-
house has they have a
Yo,
little
No,
room.
I
wow,
know,
bro.
yeah.
You're right.
Behind
bro.
the
We
kitchen,
legally
absolutely,
do.
yeah.
And we giving
and we don't
niggas
even say nothing.
we giving niggas $80 a week.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
my boy told me the other
cheaper
day,
than that, yo,
and my
sometimes.
shit, man, I got goosebumps. I was like, holy shit.
Yo,
We dead ass dude slavery still, and I didn't even notice.
and it's always dark people.
It always no
Dark.
I
offense.
never seen a White House.
It's a fact.
like
I'm talking about
that.
my country,
That's a fact. No,
DR.
that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
And they have they call it la habitación de servicio, the service room.
Está mal, loco. Estamos mal. Yo,
No, he's like,
estamos mal.
Yo,
Estamos
she
mal.
made a song
Yo,
about that,
DR.
bro. It's
I
pretty
love
dope. You
DR.
heard?
I'm the most Dominican nigga in the world, but we got a lot of things to do better, bro. A lot of things to do better as a group of people, politically, socially,
That's crazy, right?
even musically. Like we have so much shit that we gotta do a better job, bro. Because DR is. I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Dubai, I've been to Abu Dhabi, I've been to Beijing, I've been to Australia. Nigga, I've traveled, nigga. DR is the most special place I've ever been to, bro. Because of the people. The people make that country.
But you know what's crazy? 'Cause
What?
you started talking about Santo York and like Dominican and then Dominican's presence in New York. But I just recently went there this summer, and what I've noticed is like, so you've always had DR, and you've had New York, and you have people from DR in New York, right?
Sí.
So DR is always the thing. But you go there and you feel this change of there's now New York in DR.
there's no New York in DR?
No, there now is.
Oh, there
like,
is.
You feel
100%.
like the culture.
now you feel the culture
You
of
feel
New
the New
York
York
coming to
culture.
DR.
Yeah, hell yeah, you
It's
feel
always
it.
been DR coming to New York, and now you go to there and like you're like, yo, this reminds me of New York. This is New York culture. This
100%.
this is New York Dominicans here, and it's changing over there. And you get the sense of that. I don't know if you feel that, but I sense that. I'm like, so
I
now
sense it.
over there,
Hell
the
yeah.
culture is changing to more
Even
like
the
Dominicans
clubs, bro.
here. That's what I'm
I've been
saying.
going out.
Club everywhere, restaurant.
The clubs, bro.
Lovera. You
Bro.
ever been to Lovera?
Yeah, Lovera,
That's
of
a
course.
movie right there.
There's a movie, but
Bro.
I've been like, it's literally.
No, yeah,
Where
I
you
went
from
to-
in DR?
I'm from the capital, Quito Rey.
Where you from
It's
in
very
DR,
bad.
you know?
I'm so white. I don't know.
No, tú estás... Venga.
Nah, he's from.
But I was in the capital.
Nah,
Okay.
he's not-
I'm
he's
pretty
not-
sure my
he's not-
parents are from Santiago.
Yeah, they're
I'm
from
pretty sure.
Santiago.
Okay,
Come on, bro.
okay.
Chill, you know.
But, no,
everybody
but-
from my town. I'm in Danbury, Connecticut.
Yo, and the base... Where's that baseball team from that you always... Them niggas
Oh,
is
my
crazy.
team?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, we nice.
Yo, you my nigga, bro. I be paying
Yo,
attention
we
to what
nice.
you do. I want to, like... I love baseball. I would love to see that play.
Oh, fly out in February. We're going to Florida. But talking about a little bit quick. I mean, we lost in December right now. It was actually really bad, and they bully us because we're the best.
Yeah.
So when we lose,
But didn't you win a big-ass trophy
we want the
last
biggest.
year?
We want the biggest tournament of the year in September.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one. But then you come in December and you lose. So it's like, oh, how you go?
Haha, nigga.
How
Right.
you go from winning the best tournament and then losing right
Yeah,
now?
Like
And
how you the Warriors and you lost with KD. Like,
exactly.
bye.
Exactly. So yeah, I feel that type of way right now. But let's not talk about that because we're not talking about that. But I'll hit you more info.
No,
about
I
that.
love baseball,
I send
bro.
you links and shit.
Like I love seeing niggas win a lot too. Like I
It gets
enjoy
crazy.
seeing people win.
It gets
you
crazy.
know?
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
But we talked about Brittany. What? What's her name?
Griner, Brittany Griner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, me personally, I don't agree.
The trade.
The trade.
Yeah.
I agree to take her out.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
Negotiate something else.
But
Yeah,
I make it
absolutely.
crazy.
The negotiation side of
And,
it,
and
trade,
you know
yeah.
whose fault that is?
Biden?
Us, the people,
Oh.
for voting for Biden. Thank you. That's the real truth. Because Biden, I dislike Biden 1,000%.
Uh-huh.
Because when it went from Biden to Trump, they want everybody didn't vote
Nah, but
for
you know-
Biden. They just didn't vote for Trump.
Nah,
Yeah.
but
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
You also
Anybody
That
would
was
have
a
won.
big thing.
But-
a big
but-
thing that I saw was of any
Anybody
not
would
voting for Biden is a vote for Trump because they were gonna be the last two.
Yeah, that's how people.
So-
look
Yeah,
at it.
they didn't vote for
I had
Biden. They
thought-
just didn't vote for
they're-
Trump.
yeah. But you know what's crazy? I'm thinking about it. That trade, like,
It was bad.
and
bro.
not even that,
It
like,
was really bad.
you know, a lot of people will be like, "Yo, it was Biden, it was Biden, it was Biden," and that's because he's the face, right? He's ultimately the one that
Bro,
said.
he's the one that
but
says
but
yes
listen,
or no.
But listen. You know
There's
what
a
it really was?
million
You know what you
strings
started.
being pulled.
Of course.
But not only
yeah.
that, but you know what you just said? You started off, you're like the people for voting for Biden, but it's also the people. Because at the end of the day, Biden, any president,
Okay, please.
he has to listen to the people, right?
Trump doesn't.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's
But-
why Trump is hated.
But I get it. But
That's
think
why
about
Trump
it.
is hated.
But think about it.
He don't
Look
listen
at
to
social
people.
media. Look at social
Yeah, he
media,
doesn't.
right? Social media. What was all over social media? People talking about Britney, right?
Yeah.
So Biden being who he is, he's gonna be a people pleaser, and he's gonna do what the people are asking for. Versus if everybody in social media was asking for, I think the guy's name is Ryan, right? They're talking about the guy, the Marine that's locked
Yeah.
up there. I don't know
the
his name.
GOAT.
I'm not sure. But if everybody was talking about him and saying bring him home, he'd be home over Britney, 100%.
That's the problem with
It's
Biden,
the
bro.
people. The people
Yeah,
were
but that's why I
asking
don't
for
like
it.
people that listen to. I don't care what people are saying. Like that's what I love about Trump. He will say, I don't give a fuck what you guys are talking about. I'm gonna do what I say. That's what Trump is the GOAT for me. Like, oh, Brittany, you know what he was gonna say? Well, who told you to bring weed? But then it's like that's
No, he
fucked
would have
up.
said,
no.
"Well, who told her to bring weed?"
Yeah, and it's true. That's fucked up. Now, Trump, you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
You are being an asshole.
Yeah.
But then, realistically, we just
was the
fucked
people.
up. We
It
just
was
did
the
some
people.
shit. We just fucked ourselves up. Boom. That section is done. Let's talk about some more spicy shit now. That's-
Yo, disagree to agree. Tune into this podcast. Stop playing. Subscribe, like. I don't want to hear nothing. This is the hottest podcast in CT.
100%.
Let's get back into
go.
it.
So,
Spicy, you want spicy?
yeah, spicy. Go on your nose. Tell me what.
Why do people cheat?
Oh, damn.
La cre-
and bachatero. And bachatero.
I mean, he's talking about love and love
Yo,
songs and
I'll
stuff
give
like
you
that.
real life.
Real life?
Oh,
I'm
shit.
22.
Real life.
I've never cheated on a girl.
Oh, I
before.
thought, come on, bro. I thought you were about to say some spicy shit. Real life, I cheated on my girl, blah, 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 blah.
Yo, wait,
I thought
wait.
you were about to
I'm
get
gonna tell you something. I'm not good for TV. Like, I live a very boring life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm very like I've never smoked in my life.
Oh, yeah, he don't drink. Hey, he
I don't
doesn't
drink.
that, bro.
I don't drink.
This nigga be coming like, I don't drink like, bro.
Uh,
What?
yeah, I be getting made fun of with the body. El
Yeah,
único
yeah.
bachatero que no bebe.
That's cool,
Pendejo.
though. That's cool, though.
But nah, nigga.
but
I'm
do
not
you?
saying,
It's like
do
you say,
you?
like, I'm my own person, bro.
Do you?
I don't care,
Do
like.
you?
So
I just can't. That's
Wait.
fucking. That's dope. That's. I wish
what
I
I'm
could do
saying,
that.
it's
I
dope.
can't.
Absolutely.
I'm an alcoholic, bro.
nah, this nigga's a movie. But
Nah, I
back to the
control
cheating
myself.
thing. Why do people cheat? I'll
Yeah.
be honest with you, bro. I also think I don't know what it is because I can't say that I've never thought about cheating or I've never wanted to cheat. I don't know what it is, but when you, even if you have the best girl in the world,
I'll tell you what.
there's this bad thing that humans have, which is we desire the things we don't have.
It's not even that. It's deeper than that. There's science to it. So
What's
I've
the
been,
science?
Science.
Since we started the podcast, I've been
Wow.
listening to more podcasts. So what they say is like, so, and you talked about it actually about your song, the one that you just released. It was
Hey,
about
reliving it.
reliving that moment where you fell in love, right? That spice,
the
that
exciting
spark, the
part.
excitement. People, you lose that. So when you're in a relationship, no matter what your age is, a lot of people you'll hear, we lost the spark.
Yeah.
It's not the same, right? Because when you're getting to know somebody and you're falling in love with someone, there's this excitement behind it, and that at the end of the day, excitement in your body, that's a chemical reaction.
Yes.
Right? I think it's serotonin and all that.
you're
Whatever.
talking
I don't know.
about dopamine.
Dopamine
You know
and
what
stuff
I
like
mean?
that, right?
Yeah.
But guess what's the same as dopamine? Fear, excitement. So now you're confusing like love and that spark with excitement stuff. So
Yeah.
guess what? That dopamine's the same reaction you get if I don't know, you get into a car accident, right? That adrenaline rush you get, or something you're doing crazy, you get that. That's the same chemical reaction in your body. Your brain processes it as two different feelings, right? Love versus fear or excitement, what all that. So what happens is a lot of people are like, yo, I lost that spark, right?
Yeah.
It's love. Your love evolved into something else, right? So you were in love, and a lot of people get confused with like in love and love for somebody, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting to know somebody. You're working for their time, right? Like for you to go see, so you have a girl, right? Before when you were dating and getting to know her, hey, can I see you? And you got to plan a week in advance to see her for an hour. Now you see her every day. You wake up to her face, right? So you no longer have that chase and that excitement that you were getting when you first fell in love. And a lot of people think like, oh, that's supposed to last forever.
Oh no,
It's not
Josh,
true.
You sound like a hoe right now, bro.
No, listen. There's podcasts.
Yo,
I'm not talking about just me. I'm like,
No.
I
What you
listen to
saying
podcasts,
sounds
and-
actually.
And
legit.
the dude I'm talking
I'm
about,
really
he was
thinking
a
that.
he was a monk. Like he gave up everything. He was a monk and everything.
Who you talking about, Jay Shetty?
Jay Shetty, bro.
He's so
and
wise, bro.
he's wise, bro. And
I listen to
dude's-
his podcast.
and he says, he's like, for you to sit, and you talked about it, like you said, you may have never cheated, but to sit here and say as a man, you never thought about cheating or never looked
Or
at a
even
girl.
women.
Or even women, any guy,
Yeah,
guy,
humans.
woman. If you, no matter your relationship, you never looked at somebody like, they're attractive. I'd like to, get in bed with them or do something to them. You'd be lying to yourself because that's just a natural human response, boy or girl. Attraction, like that'll always be there. And to try to like say, nah, like me and my girl used to have this thing, right? She'd always be like, oh, you find this girl attractive? And I'm like, nah. She's like, you're lying to me. And sometimes I was, right? Because I don't want to start anything, but you can't lie about that because you got to be able to say, yo, that person's attractive.
Yeah,
But also, your girl's lying if she sees Maluma and she's like, he's ugly. Like,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's not a guy and it's
your girl
both.
likes
It's both.
Maluma,
It's
and
girls
your
and
girl
guys.
likes
100%.
Your girl likes Romeo.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a girl
Your girl
and guy
probably
thing.
likes Frias. Like, that's a
Absolutely.
part.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people think of, so now the question is like, why do people cheat? Because they're seeking that excitement, that spark that's been lost. But I think we're talking to Pat about it or something. It might have been Pat or something I read. Post nut clarity. You know what that is? So post nut clarity is, say you go cheat and you go fuck this girl.
Yeah.
Instantly after you do that, bro, you're like,
Bye. Horrible. Why did
this
I do
wasn't
that?
worth it. This is disgusting. I might as well have jerked off. Sorry for podcast, but dead ass. That's
Podcast people.
That's what post nut clarity is. It's like you get rid of that excitement, and that's why people cheat. I want that rush. I want that
Yo,
feeling
you
of
wanna
doing
know a
something
secret?
bad.
You
Blah blah
wanna
blah
know a
blah.
secret?
Boom. Next thing you know,
Yo, secret superpower, bro, saved me from a lot of horrible decisions.
I bet.
Rub a nut out before you go cheat.
bro.
And
that's what I'm
watch how
talking.
your mind
That's
changes.
literally, you go.
That's a fact, bro.
It's 100%.
All the time.
Dead
I
ass,
gotta
yo.
get my mind right. That's how I have to get it right.
Absolutely, you
Yo,
start
you're
thinking
gonna see
crazy.
the world
Bro,
clearer. Like, you're gonna be like, yo,
it's
she's
a
kinda-
thing,
Yo,
bro.
you think about it like, oh,
Yo,
no,
it was not worth it, bro.
You're like, no.
Yo,
I'm
and then
all
you
set.
love your
Yeah.
girl more after it.
You're
too.
like,
You're
in love
yo, my girl's
again.
fucking great. What am I thinking
Yo,
about?
absolutely. But again, and that's
That's
why people
crazy.
cheat because
What am I
they don't
thinking
realize that. At least for guys, right? I could obviously speak more towards guys. I'm a guy and I feel like a guy, but I think it's that sense of you want something you can't have, that excitement, that instantaneous excitement or gratitude, or I don't know what I'm talking about, but you want that instantly. But as soon as you're done, you're like, damn, it wasn't worth it.
Well, and then there's also like,
So long story short, no, cheating's not worth it. You say?
absolutely not.
Hell no.
Absolutely
Making
not.
sure. I want to clear that.
Absolutely not. If
we
you
gotta clarify things.
Yo,
so people, are
people
watching.
value things at 2 points, and you don't want to be this type
Loyalty?
of person. No, people value this at 2
Oh, okay.
points. You only value something before you have it and after you lose it.
Absolutely.
So
bro.
I want to be the type of person that learns to value things when I have them.
You have to learn to.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to just value, get an opportunity to be on a podcast before it comes and after I leave.
goes and like, damn,
I want to
to
enjoy it while I'm here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
and so the things with human is like, bro, look at the girl you have beside you, bro. Cause I promise you, unless hay par de loca vieja, pero most times niggas have a really good girl besides them, and they're just used to them. And
That's
so
what it is.
one of
You
the other
get
things too
accustomed,
that you
yup.
gotta do is like, I believe love is a choice. I believe
Facts.
that. My parents have been married for 35 years. I've seen them choose love. You know what I mean? I've seen it be more than just like exciting moments. I've seen them like be bored of each other and
Absolutely.
still be
But
like,
realize-
yo, Tuesdays we watch movies together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
And that's what I'm talking about because you get boring days, right? You don't have that excitement, that spark, that like, oh, let's go out. But you realize that love is
I think I'm
love.
about to eat tonight.
Love turns into something. Love turns into something that a lot of people don't realize what it is turning into and what it means. And Jay Shicey talks about this. Like, love is supposed to be evolved, and we talked about this earlier in the podcast a long time ago. It evolves. Like it's not supposed to stay the same thing it always was. Because just like anything in life, if you become stagnant and something stays the same way, you're not going to progress. You're not going to learn. You're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So it turns into something, and people have to open their eyes and realize, like you said, love is taking a step back and realize, damn, my girl's good. It's not worth cheating.
Well, you know what, too? Because I spoke to my mom. I talked to my mom a lot. And my mom is very wise because she used to be a youth pastor. So she's really good with, like, advice and hearing people out. And I asked her, I said, Mom, like, do you love dad now? You know?
Oh, wow.
And they've been together for 35
asked her
years.
that?
I asked her that. I said, like, do you love my dad now? and she told me, she said, I love your father more than I did when I met him now.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Thank you.
What she had told me was basically, yo, and my dad's Dominican, nigga, so he's been fucked up.
Yeah.
And my mom's Dominican, so she's been a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not
No,
making my
absolutely. No
parents
one's
perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying that they've chosen to work on their marriage and love each other.
That people don't do that nowadays.
And that's not,
Absolutely.
niggas don't clap for that. You know what I think is a
Absolutely.
dangerous mentality? The idea of, I'm going to do whatever makes me feel good.
That's
That shit's horrible.
I know
nigga.
some people that do that.
Facts.
And I don't like it. And
And I don't like
and
it.
it's not only about relationship, bro.
No,
it's
it's
not
about
how
about
you live your life.
It's
Niggas
you
live
in
their life
general.
their way.
And I said this shit in the last episode. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not in that people that like it's all about me. Like I make myself happy, make this happy. Nah, it's not always. It's not just about you.
Yeah.
It's not. It's about you. Like I'll put myself first.
I'm saying
But
there's a difference because people might get confused watching. Like, there's a difference, and we said it. Like, no one's gonna take care of you more than yourself.
yeah, I put myself
Absolutely.
No
first.
one. You put yourself first.
Absolutely.
But go ahead. Where you're
Yeah,
going on
like,
is a little different. People gotta
always
realize
put
that.
myself first, but I'm never gonna be like. I always think
You
about-
looking out for niggas.
Yeah, like yo,
Absolutely.
I know like I have a podcast with my partner Josh. You know what I'm saying? I gotta think about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't think what's best for me in this podcast. I think what's best for us in this podcast.
Absolutely. While making sure you're protecting yourself. and
Protect
putting
my
yourself
image.
first.
That's my
It's
problem.
A balance.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm Jeff. You
100%.
Josh. That's your
Yeah,
problem. I'm
absolutely,
Jeff. But
absolutely.
it's about us.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it could be in anything in the world. I've seen too many people. I'd be like, even like if, for example, you're a barber, right? You worry about you're cutting hair at the barbershop,
Yeah.
but you gotta protect the barbershop's image.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't be leaving niggas Zeke.
Don't
they're
be
dead.
thinking about just cutting hair and making money, bro. You work for a barbershop.
A brand.
A brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
not about you at this time. And people be doing it all the time. So I know people I fuck with, people I don't fuck with, because I feel the energy. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bad way to live your life when everything you do is to please yourself.
Yourself. That's
yes.
whack.
It's yo, and you know what's funny? There's this quote that says, growth only happens in discomfort, like when you're uncomfortable.
Oh man, yeah.
So
that
if you
quote,
start, if you,
I think we literally
Yeah,
almost
Pat-
said the exact same quote.
Pat
Pat,
said
yeah.
that quote.
so you only grow when you're uncomfortable. You ever like? Do you remember being a kid when your bones were stretching out that it was
Yeah.
painful? When you see niggas that's too comfortable, something's off. Like be aware because
Absolutely.
something's off. That means they're not growing or they're not stretching
They're
themselves.
stagnant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
not.
You know what I
we
mean?
Don't do
So-
comfortable. I don't fuck with comfortable.
So those
like, we
people,
trying to grow, bro.
those people that are always pleasing themselves, they live in that constant state of comfort.
Yes.
Like if you always want to be comfortable, don't sacrifice for anybody.
Absolutely.
Always think of yourself only, and don't do anything for anybody else. That's how you stay comfortable. You
Hell
want to
yeah.
be uncomfortable? Go out of your way for someone.
Absolutely.
Make sure that you help someone. Think about your family when you go out to eat.
And it's
before
not-
you go home. Like it's so many
And
subtle
when you
things.
say, when you
know?
say doing it to help them, because this is another problem. They might do it, but guess what? There has to be money involved.
yeah,
I don't like that neither.
Yeah.
I never in my life. I do good. I'm alright. But I have never done a job for anybody or any business that I do, and I never asked how much is for me or how much money I want to make. I'm not worried about that. What we gotta get done.
yeah.
All right,
Oh.
I get it done, and we can talk about the money
Later.
a month later if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
And yes, I need the money.
And
but
LePac,
that's the type of guy I
He's
am.
putting his money where his mouth. I've worked with him and his team. Like this is not BS. Like
I
this is
don't-
really
I-
how we move.
I don't ask for the bread.
Right.
Like I don't like you know. Like
Well, also too, when you come in the room and you make everything about money,
I don't
it's
like that.
uncomfortable.
Nah,
like,
hell yeah,
now
yeah,
it's like,
absolutely.
okay, nigga, like I'm in Chase Bank right now. Like, okay, what's the interest rate, bro?
Absolutely,
Like, you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
yeah, so like
Come on.
I've never like and you could underpay me and I probably won't be upset because it's always a bigger meaning.
yo, I got a good question for you. Actually, I know that the podcast is with me, but I would
No,
love to see your
hell
opinion.
yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Would you do business with someone you don't respect,
No.
but the bag is there?
No.
No,
No.
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 Be like, think about it, nigga. Like, don't say
Like
no.
what kind
right
of
away.
business you talking about? Like
Say the question again. Say the
I-
question
yeah,
again.
Would you, if you don't respect someone, but there's a business to be made, like this person is off, like there's a business here. And I'm not talking about nobody has like a sex traffic ring.
No, he's
I'm
talking
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
like,
I know what
we
you're
don't
saying.
see eye to eye.
like, yo, this
Yeah.
nigga's a piece of shit. But okay, like there's apartment buildings for sale. Like he all right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
hell
like,
yeah.
how do I
Yeah,
explain
you see,
it?
it
It depends on what
changes.
comes with the business side of it, but off the rip,
But I don't.
I consider.
I
I'm
don't
not.
respect you.
In other words,
And I don't fuck
in other
with
words,
you.
I'd have to dig deeper. But right off the rip, if you're telling me that just because I don't respect somebody, I wouldn't do business with them, not true.
No, like Arcángel's like that. Like if Arcángel don't like you, he's not doing anything with you. Like
I'm gonna give you an example.
I get
I'm
it.
even
going-
if money's there,
I'm going through that right now.
he don't work with promoters he don't like. Like that's what I'm talking. Like
No, but like I'm like that.
What
Like-
like you like niggas don't like you or you don't like niggas?
Oh no, like if I don't respect you, I'm
Uh-huh.
not doing business with you. Like
Okay.
like real shit. Like I know I gotta think about it because you know money. You gotta be smart. But
Yeah.
I'm going through that situation right now in
Mm-hmm.
my life. I'm in this business, and my partner sold the other half.
See,
The other guy that owns the other half. Now we're looking eye to eye, but like.
I'm not connecting with
And I
you.
already told him, listen, it's getting to a point. It's either like we're gonna have to sell him the business, or we're gonna have to buy him out. And I could talk clearly because I know he's not gonna watch this because he's
Yeah.
Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So maybe his family shit might say,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
I don't care because he knows. Because I don't lie.
This is what it is. This is what
I'm
it is.
that type
Yeah.
of guy, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
He knows how I feel.
Yeah.
Yo,
But,
it's either
okay.
you in or I'm in, or you out or I'm
But
out.
aside from that, this is where you get it. I think it gets twisted. So aside from
And
not
I'm
respecting
making
him-
really good money.
No, but that's what I'm getting at.
And
Is-
I'm willing to let go of the money because I don't respect him.
But is him being on part of? Is he taking from the business, or is the business growing, and is it good for business having him?
Honestly, when we sold him half, he brought something in that grew it a little bit, yeah, but he didn't maintain it. So I had to come and put the fucking legs up.
But that's
You know
why.
what I'm
That's
saying?
probably why you don't respect him.
So realistically, he didn't do shit. In his eyes, he sees like he done.
I brought this in
I brought this in,
and
but
I bought my half.
yeah. And you gotta
Yeah.
respect that, bro. He put his money on. He put some. Talking about six-figure
Yeah,
business. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He cash. Lo compró, está todo. But I'm literally willing to step down, like, and I'm making really. Nigga, I live
Yeah,
off
yeah,
this
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. That's where all my money's at.
Yeah,
I wanted to step down. Where shit? I'm not worried, bro. I'm young, nigga. I could go anywhere and make money.
right.
That's how real I am. Like,
So okay, another situation, and then we'll
that's
jump
and
to
that's
the next spicy
and that's
topic.
the same thing about respect, because the problem is that, like, so
Yeah.
yes, I'm tough to say no, like,
Yeah.
and I'm giving you a proof, like, I'm making money right now, and I'm down to like,
Bye.
cause it's like I love money, but it doesn't control me, like I said before.
That's good, bro. Yo, that's a great like thing to live off. Like money doesn't control
'Cause I
you.
know I can make
Because
it.
money could also make you do bad decisions if you're
Absolutely,
controlled by
absolutely.
money.
Yeah,
Like-
I know people, bro. I'm telling you, I had other business people took over and be like, yo, but I could sell for this
But there's
more
a
money.
fine.
I'm like,
there's
it's
a
not
fine
about
line
that.
though. But it's a lot of things because a lot of
Yeah,
times.
because like if Class A, like if there's a record deal on the table,
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
some-
Give me an example
some,
like that.
See?
some beautiful shit, right?
Yeah.
But the nigga that's setting it up and that's gonna be your point person with the label, you don't like this nigga. Like you don't like how he moves. This nigga doesn't answer things on time. Like you don't like how it works. But the situation is like, damn, I don't know. Do I have to deal with this nigga to get my group where it needs to go?
Bro, if I ever sign a contract, that I will. I'm not the person to be. I'll be independent always. I will sign a contract. But Class A has to be managed by me and approved by me. Always. Don't. If you tell me, oh, I'll buy Class A for $10 million, that means I'm giving you Class A. Like I'm giving you away.
Yeah.
But-
I'm not in this anymore.
Yeah, I'm not in this anyway. But if I'm involved, like I need to be like still
Your opinion.
no, the opinion.
Yeah.
Not an opinion, the opinion.
Uh-huh.
Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Not what you think. I could listen to you. I got the final word.
And you have Luigi's your partner in Class
Yeah,
A,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you guys do it together. The
The-
yeses and the nos.
the yeses and the nos. Yeah.
Or more, you'll be like, yo, we gotta do it like this, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
And
I'm the
Luigi
yes
is
and the
more
no.
like, okay, well, with the music, it gotta be like this.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly. That's how it works.
So if there was a situation, yes, like you would be like, no, not a nigga buying you out. I'm saying like you there, you the manager, but you don't fuck with the nigga who's your point person at the label. Cause when you guys sign, let's say Jeffrey's my manager, I'm the artist.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's in charge of I'm in charge of my shit, but Jeffrey's just in charge of making sure Frias is growing,
Absolutely.
everything's running, right?
Yep.
When we were independent together, so now when we go to a label, since he's the manager, all my label shit,
It's handled
he
for
got to
him.
deal with
Absolutely.
that nigga.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, but you don't like him. You don't fuck with him. But
I don't.
how would you deal? Would you
I
do
like-
it, or you would be like, I would rather work with someone we get along with?
Bro, I like everybody, bro.
Uh-huh.
I know it might sound like I don't, but to me to dislike somebody is very hard.
Okay.
Like, it's very hard because I'm really understanding. I swear to God, I'm very understanding. Unless you keep pushing and pushing, I might like you at the moment, but doesn't mean I don't like you.
I know niggas you don't like, bro.
What you mean?
I know niggas you don't like.
What? Me? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah.
Go
Because
ahead.
it's niggas I get along with.
No.
Oh, that I dislike? I said it to him? Nah.
Nah. All right, but you say yeah. If
In the
it goes
music
to
industry?
business,
In the
I'm
music
saying
industry?
yeah.
Huh? Okay, what's it? Don't be scared, bro. It's a podcast got nothing to do with the music. Like I said, it's you music. Right now. I'm jacking
no,
the podcast.
yo sé que hay situaciones que no te han gustado, loco.
Oh, situations. Of course, that's what I said. I
Con
dislike the moment.
personas
I
que
just
no
said
te han
it.
gustado.
I just said it. I dislike the moment.
Okay.
But
But it's not like I don't like this person.
to me, dislike somebody takes a lot of energy.
Okay. Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, I agree with you. I
You
agree
know what I'm
with you.
saying? My energy is never that level. Like,
All right.
I just.
Yeah.
So
You
you
know what I'm
could
saying?
you could work with Pela niggas like.
Yeah.
I gotta
Oh
deal.
my-
I'll deal with this nigga. He's a headache, but I'll deal with this nigga.
that all the time, nigga. You that's why I do my business, bro. I deal with all these Spanish people. It's crazy, bro. My phone right now is like, ooh, ah. I'm like, yo, damn, bro. I tell you guys do it this way. You guys do it this way, and I still gotta deal with it.
I told you go right, you went left, nigga.
So,
now I
I
gotta fix it.
Facts.
Alright, but you say yeah if it goes to business. Jeffrey's
I
like,
s-
there's barely anyone he
because
doesn't like, so he
it's
can
like-
deal
I
with it.
swear. I'm thinking,
It's a
sounds crazy.
It's a fine line between like
I'll tell you, I
it's
wouldn't
respect
do
the
it.
business.
The way I move off of things is like, I hope the audio's catching me, but the way I do things is off of peace. So if I don't feel peaceful with you, even if it looks nice, cause I'm Christian, bro. So like the way that I think about things is like I pray about things.
That's what's up.
I take my time to be like, God, like please lead me in the
That's
right
what's up.
direction, give me guidance, give me wisdom and
Yeah.
discernment. So the way
No.
that I move off things, like even if it looks perfect, if I don't feel peaceful, I won't do it.
But like when you say peaceful,
Uh-huh.
peaceful for yourself, because put it this way, there might be a guy
really
you
wanna
go
know
do
what
business,
it's
but
like.
guess what? Like there might be a guy you have an opportunity to do the business with, right? And the business you can do from a business side is probably the best thing you can do, right? But from a respect side, like I don't like how that guy treats his girl. I don't like how he is on the streets. You got to put aside because to
I
me,
hear you.
there's two faces, right? There's two hats. There's business. There's personal
Oh.
life. There's like a lot
Oh.
of people say
Bro,
don't do
I-
business with
I
family,
felt
right? A
peace-
lot of people
I
say
don't
that,
Oh,
like
you
right?
shouldn't do a business with him.
But
That's great
no.
advice.
No, but you know why? That's great advice because you're doing business with the wrong family. Now let that sink in.
I know
'Cause
exactly
You're
what
the
you mean.
type of person I know you can do business with family because you can put family aside and let business and family be two separate.
Oh, I
entities.
can.
You can. So don't ever. I don't
Well, I
believe
know
in,
they can't, so I can't do it.
exactly. So I don't believe in you can't do You can't do business with family. You just don't have the right family to do business with.
I can't do business with him. I love niggas too much. I feel too bad for people. Like,
Oh,
like,
you're too soft.
I'm
Like-
soft.
like-
yeah, like
No,
like,
not soft.
no.
if I
That's what he
meet-
mean.
If
Yeah,
I
yeah,
meet,
no,
you-
I get it.
if I meet,
He's not
you-
gonna tell him like
right.
what it is.
Yo, like my sister, bro. Like I will feel. I love her too much. That's the
Absolutely.
love
I
of
get
my
it.
life.
That's
You know what I
weakness,
mean?
bro.
I get it.
Yeah, but in a business environment, if I met you there, it is what it is.
Yeah. I
So,
get it, I get it.
so damn, yo, you know what's crazy? I have like my guy, my mentor, mi patron, the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He taught me a lot, bro. Like I learned a lot. Like that's why I don't like disliking people. I gotta relax.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think, Jeff, because I get tight quick. You know what I'm saying? I could turn it up real
Yo, I
quick.
seen Jeffrey tight, bro. It's kind of funny.
Yeah? What you see? I don't remember none of this. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Yo, this guy is telling me shit I don't
That's the old
remember.
Jeff. That's the old Jeff.
Nah, but he saw this. Like somebody, he told me tight, weird.
Yo, when you be working, nigga, you be
No, that's just
be
me. That's not.
maniático, loco.
That's me. That's me. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I was gonna say that.
The first Class A show, you wasn't tight?
at the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Hell yeah.
Te vi,
Oh, like
I was
mad?
there that day,
I was
nigga.
never mad. That's just me. That's who I am. Like he know. Like I'm.
Nah, that was a hard ass day, bro.
Bro, that's who I. Bro, my.
You eat
Yo,
that.
spend a
You
week
eat
with-
that. You eat that.
Spend the week with me. Spend the week with me, bro. Spend the week with me. When you got phone call at 3 a.m. coming in, that's the same shit. I built under pressure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I love that, bro.
But I was gonna tell you, I could come out real hard for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know me, and that's wrong from my side. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong from my side.
Jeff. How do I put it? I think we talked about it in an episode. Jeff wears his emotions in the sense that, like you said, like you saw him. It looked like he was upset at that concert.
You
right?
was there.
I was there. Jeff is.
That was one of the best
And-
bachata
but,
shows.
but
in
Jeff's
the
a
last couple
perfectionist, right?
years.
So when something's not going the way it goes, Jeff will wear that and express that, and he'll let it known that like this is not what I
Yeah,
want.
it's
This is not
supposed
what
to
it's
be.
supposed
I'm not
be.
tight because I know we goated.
Uh-huh.
I'm never tight. I'm mad that I hired you and I could have done it.
Yeah.
That gets me tight. I'm mad at myself. I'm never mad at them. I'm like,
I'm mad I
fuck.
let this happen.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
I
Jeff's a.
always fuck up. You didn't fuck up. I fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why I look like that. But I'm always like,
That's a good leadership quality, bro, to take responsibility.
always, because I cannot point fingers. Look, I had my cousin on this podcast before, and she left the podcast, and I told him I fucked up. I should have known.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I said. I didn't get
Yeah,
mad.
but that's family, nigga. Tú hay una vaina ahí, loco, when it's your family.
But it's still love.
Of course.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's like I don't like holding grudges. Who I dislike?
No, I be tight at my family all the
Who
time.
I dislike?
Nobody.
Yeah, you said I
It's really,
dislike.
it's really hard for you not to like anybody.
Yeah, I know. That's what I want to say. I want to know who I dislike. So I can tell you if it's true I dislike the person or not.
Nah, off camera, nigga, off camera.
Okay. Nah, it's okay. No problems. Remember, we're not Romeo, bro. So you just know
Right,
that.
right.
This is what gets you exposure. This is what gets you trending. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do things for the camera neither. Like, I'm
Right.
real, bro. Like that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? And if you're telling me I dislike somebody and I'm like literally lost, because that means I dislike someone.
Or it comes off that way.
That's
True,
what I just
that's what I'm
said.
saying, yeah.
That's
Comes
what I
off that way.
said. That's
Comes
what I
off that way.
said. That's what I said. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that could be like, you don't like me. Oh yeah, I fuck with you.
I
I
actually
don't
like
fuck
what
with
you're
you.
doing.
Fuck with you.
Yeah.
But I fuck with
To
you.
a certain level.
Yeah.
Yo, top 5 favorite bachateros, new school.
It's in the documentary. It's in the documentary.
Sí, pero
It's simple for me.
dale.
Hold on, I gotta text this guy. This guy's very important.
Do you know anything about like the new school bachata? This nigga don't put you on?
Nah,
I'm a hip hop.
yo,
guy.
that's another
I'm
thing.
not-
Okay,
I don't
okay.
do that.
You don't put him
Nah,
niggas
this-
on?
I don't put people on.
What do you
'Cause-
mean?
Let me explain to you. Hold on. Let me explain to you.
Yo, how
He's
you
not
doing
into-
on time?
It's
Not even
6
try.
o'clock.
All right.
We're about to be done right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something I don't do. He's not into bachata. I don't gotta.
So you're not putting them on to bachata. Right.
I'm not doing. I don't
Bye.
force things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even talk to him about class A. Ask. Now I got my other people I talk to about class. I got teams everywhere.
Uh-huh.
If you're not into, that, I'm not gonna get you into that.
That makes sense. I don't talk to my niggas about bachata
We
shit.
me and him cool.
My friends don't give a
But
fuck.
we
Yeah.
always talk about the podcast sports, and we play some volleyball in the summer.
Y'all play volleyball?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm nice, bro. Call me.
So
Through.
yeah, we nice, bro. We nice. Alright.
Yeah.
Yo, they laugh. Everybody, they pull up to the corner, you know.
Nah, but I want to play with you, not against you.
Oh,
I'm not saying y'all niggas is not nice. I'm not. I have fun. I'm
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
no,
no.
nice.
Above all,
we
just-
argue and shit.
we
Like,
have
yo,
fun.
nah, nigga, that was a point, nigga. We talk about. But top 5 bachateros of all.
No.
New bachateros. Number 1 is number 1 by far. Nobody's even close to him.
Oh, I want to see if we have the same number 1.
Of course, because if you know about bachata, he's number 1. And this is by far.
Please
no
say who
one's
I'm
close
thinking
to
of.
him.
Nobody's
close to him. This guy makes the best bachata by far, and it's JR.
Okay. Whew.
Hands down.
Yeah.
It's not arguable because I don't like
If a
talk-
nigga start arguing with you about that, they
I
don't
just
know what they're
walk
talking
away.
about. Yeah.
I just walk away because I listen to music. This guy's creative. He got it. His pen work, the way he dresses.
No,
the
not
way
just
he
that.
looks,
He
every-
changed new school bachata.
He got his own style.
Yeah, he made a new style. You know.
So my documentary, I got top 4, I think it is. I didn't do top 5, but I did some. This is the real top 5.
See.
Let you know right now.
see.
Cause I remember I was in bachata mode there. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, I got people at bachata gonna watch.
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
affect
yeah.
my business. But here I could talk shit because it's discreet to agree.
See.
My top 1,
JR.
JR is like, to me, is like, I won't even include him in top 5 because nobody's touching him. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Number 2 for me, always been, in the documentary is not, so this is the real top, is Gene.
Gene
Always
is
been
crazy.
a Gene fan.
Me too.
Me and Gene, nigga, I used to get in the high school bus with Gene in my ears.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's Gene for sure. Number 2 because he's creative. My boy Bruno worked with
Yo,
me.
and it's crazy because he only did one album, you know.
And he came
And
out
Gene's
nasty.
my nigga. I actually worked with Gene in this studio
Okay.
on
yeah,
his
so-
new album.
Okay, good.
Crazy.
Oh, you got him in the album?
I'm not. I came to his session. He invited me to the studio
Oh, his
while he was working
session.
on his album. Yeah, he's not on my album,
No,
but
no, okay.
we are gonna do a song.
That guy to me is let me see what else I gotta think.
But you don't like after those are your top two. The other three don't have to be in order.
Oh, no, gotta be in order.
It doesn't have because then it'll be tricky because then
Kevin,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Kevin.
You know what sucks though? Like
Bro, I
with
really
the top
I
new
listen to
school
bachata
shit.
for real. Like, you know how you say you listen to hip hop?
Yeah.
Ask him. All I do is listen to bachata. I'm bachatero, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, niggas don't listen to bachata. I listen to bachata.
Yeah.
That's why I get mad when people talk. You do bachata, yeah, blah blah. Nigga, you ain't about bachata. I'm bachata.
Yeah.
I listen. I don't listen. Go on my plate. I don't listen until it's not bachata. I'm gonna listen to Drake's new album, cool. I'm gonna listen to Jay-Z's album, cool. But I'm gonna go right back to my bachata because I like bachata. Like, I enjoy listening to it. I'm at the gym working out to bachata. Niggas don't do that.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. So, oh yeah. Me too. My shit. I posted my shit.
I live this life, bro.
No,
I'm
no.
with you.
So, I listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
See.
So,
Who's that third spot then?
I don't know, bro. I have.
You said Kevin.
I got
Now you got two left.
Look, there's a lot of people I like. You know what I'm saying? It's just that these people be going like this.
The problem is,
These
I was
people
gonna
be
say
going
is
like this. So my top five be going up. They
I
be
want
going
to
like.
have Gene in there, but I haven't heard the album in 10 years.
I don't judge like that though. I don't judge like that.
Okay,
I don't judge.
but
like
there's no
that.
new music.
I don't judge like
So what are the what
I don't
do you
judge
judge it for? Like after
I judge- that's-
Aventura post like
that. I judge. I listen to the song like he's legit. This nigga's whack. This nigga's dope.
Okay.
You could retire today. To me, you would go. I listen. You know what I'm saying? I heard his album, like, fire. I could sing the whole album.
Pero no.
No, there's not artists like that. There's not artists I could tell you that. I'm
JR and Gene.
JR and Gene, like, that's it. Like, that's it.
That would have been a beautiful sword fight if they would have been like putting music like
I love Kevin too, but Kevin's not my type. Kevin's a Royce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gene
Pop,
and JR is,
bachata pop.
yeah, Gene and JR hits me like,
Yeah.
Diablo. Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn, Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
All right, what about 4 and 5?
Carlos Jose gotta be up there
Why?
because his legendary career. He got #1 hit. Bro, he won #1 with
Infiel?
no, not
Mi Niña? Just the way you are?
No, it was Infiel. It was Infiel. Infiel hit. It went to billboards, like for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not my type of,
Yeah, that's
not my type of artist.
But you know what's funny? The stuff I connected with him more was on the album he didn't push. Sabotaje, where it had El Juego,
Yeah.
Brindo.
Because that was.
Those are the songs
That was
out.
me too. I like that one, but I don't know, bro.
So you putting him number 4?
#4 for, like I said, bro.
Top 5
JR and
bachata.
G. JR and G. That's it. JR and G. That's it. Everybody else to me, you could like.
They're movable.
Movable. You know what I'm saying?
Put someone number 5.
No.
No, tú, loco. Because you have your own way that you...
I'm never gonna put Class A because I can't judge my own band.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So I don't touch that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't see nobody higher than me. But also, when I look at Class A, it's like I listen to my music. I'm like, damn,
We're crazy.
we too nice.
Yeah.
we over here. They over there. Like we over here. But JR's over there.
See.
JR hits me, bro. Like I literally would tell you, JR to me is like unbelievable, the best.
See.
Like to me. But I got.
That 5th one?
Bro, this guy's putting me in the. I don't know.
Nah,
There's
come
a
on,
lot.
nigga. It's Spice Talk right now, ba.
Like I like Dioris. I like Frias. It's not a lot I like, bro. There's not a lot.
You like Wilvin Bello?
Oh yeah, he's nice. He's nice. I like his production. I like all that behind it. I forget about him a lot. You know why I forget about him a lot?
Está escondido.
No, because he never. You see how you said about Gene that he has 10 years without dropping a song? With Bello, it's just to me in my eyes. He just came in. I just heard of him when he got with Lenny and Mikey. That's when I heard of him.
What about Chavi?
I don't like his type of music.
Well,
I tell you right now, he got it.
okay.
He's gonna make it.
Cause
he got it. He works. His music, not me.
Got you.
When Romeo says he's the next up, it's because Romeo's not talking about his music, and I know what Romeo's talking about. He got
The brand.
He got it.
The brand.
He believes in himself. He got it. He's good. But it's not about music. I could never get drunk to Chavi.
Yeah.
I could get drunk to JR. You know what I'm saying? But Chavi's not my type of music, but he got it, bro.
Yeah.
I went to see him. I went by myself. Went to see him when he went to SOB.
Okay.
Oh, you saw me
I was
there?
there. We bumped into
Yeah,
you
saw
and you
me
was
there.
with
I just remembered. But I went to see him because I love it. Like I'm
The
a
hustle,
support.
the hustle.
I love the hustle. It's not my type of music, but
Who else is Nupri? I don't know. There's not a lot of
there's
new
a
niggas
lot,
in
bro.
Bachata.
He sings.
Yeah,
Jody
he has
too.
their group. No, pero tienen dos temas, so it's not like we really proving ourselves yet, you know?
Class A did 2 songs. We proved it with 2 songs.
That's
With
true.
1 song, we proved it. Imagine when we drop a CD, what's gonna happen?
Scary out.
It's scary. But then they're gonna be like, yo, but Giannis is older and Luigi is too. I'm good with 10 years. Marco Antonio Solis is like 16, he's still singing. I'm straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
But-
so you never said number 5. You said Diori, Frias.
Yeah.
Acá, loco.
What you want me to tell you, bro? This guy
Alright, it's that nobody else has really been like, yo, I gotta put this nigga there.
Class A, bro.
Like a clase está duro.
And I don't want to say because of me, that just sounds corny, so I don't want to say Class A.
Yeah.
It sounds corny. I'm never gonna say Class A, bro.
My top 5's a little.
Who's your top 5?
Without myself.
Without yourself, because it sounds kind of corny,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like I said, I think we that next Class A.
Right,
I'm not
right.
gonna- I know you got JR number 1. We skipping that.
JR
'cause that's-
number
we
1.
agreed.
Kerwin number 2.
Kenny number 2. See, like Kenny and Chavi to me the same. Like
Okay.
fire.
Yeah.
Not my
The
type.
brand. Right. Kerwin just because he hustled, like he made a name for himself.
He made
and
his name.
You know what I mean? Like, so even if you don't connect with his music, like he has a song called Solo Quise Quererte.
I know that song. That's how
That song,
I know
yeah, that song is beautiful.
That's from
that song made
episodes.
me a fan of him. Yeah.
The album.
So that I like that whole project. So that's why it's number 2, and because he moved. Gina's number 3 because Gene.
Because I brought Gene up? Nah, don't say that. You're not going to put Gene. You said he was 10 years out, blah, 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 blah.
No, bro. See, you're wrong. You could talk to. If you know Gene, you could talk to Gene and tell and ask him, yo, what has Frias told you? Gene's album, besides Eterno, is one of the albums that made me want to do bachata.
Because you see, listen to music. Because
So
one of my
the
favorite
only
albums, too.
reason I can't put him over Kerwin is because the break was too long. JR took long breaks, but he always popped up somehow. Gene hasn't. Gene's about to come out now. It's really been 9 years. You know what I mean? 9 years, bro. That's
And I'm
not-
fucking excited to
Yeah.
listen to that shit.
No, he has hot shit, bro.
Oh, nah, I heard
So-
some shit, but I'm excited. Like, I love this.
Gene's number 3 for me. Wow, that's so funny. You know what? I will have to put K. Rose number 4 because K. Rose Brindo is one of the songs that made me want to do
That song's
bachata
hot,
too.
Hoy brindo.
Yeah, so
It's not that old.
no, that's from 2017. That's when I was finding out about
He got shit on
bachata.
SoundCloud. He was got some beef and shit.
And then number 5, not cause you hear, nigga. Watch my other interviews. See how it's Class A is probably number 5 for me,
Nah,
bro.
that's love.
Class A is number 5.
With the-
But
with the song.
you know who's killing everybody right now? Chavi Leones. Chavi Leones right now is the number 1 bachatero. 2022.
But how you not in top 5?
Because the music doesn't connect with
So
me.
you like me?
But
I
that's
just
my
said the same-
nigga.
Bro, nobody's saying nothing wrong.
That's my
here.
nigga.
Bro, all
but-
saying he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
I'm talking
Or you
like,
just talking about music.
yeah, I'm talking about music.
Like, don't, you right? We're not saying that.
But
I literally said
if this was some Billboard shit, like
Oh yeah,
some
numbers. You're talking about numbers.
nah, not just that. He built a real fan base. No one knew in bachata has done that yet. The way he has it, like 19-year-old girls singing old ass bachata, like that nigga sings the thinkin' shit. You know what I mean? And the thinkin'.
That's something I don't agree though right there
What?
about the fan base thing. I don't.
Who else has a strong fan base like that?
I'm gonna tell you right now, real fan base, because you know I'm in the business, bro. No, we can talk
Real
business.
fan base.
We're gonna get into business, or we're gonna get into business? 'Cause
Real fan base.
I could break it down.
Who else
quick.
has a real fan base
could-
like that?
I could break it down quick. Real shit.
Yeah. Cause Chavi shit's real. Cause I've been to his shit. Who else?
Me
Who else?
too. Then I said that one, right?
Yeah.
Real fan base, meaning if I do a party today,
Niggas gonna come through.
Class A New York, 100% I'll sell out more than anybody.
Okay.
In New York, fan base, and I only have one song.
Yeah.
Why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because Giannis is típico, and Giannis from New York, and he's a performer.
See.
And on top of that, the Class A movement.
Cover band.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly what. That's the reason.
So they seen you guys play.
Exactly.
Okay, but that's like Joel Insuperable then.
If you want to say that, but I don't agree. It's not the same at all.
It's not the same. It's different because that's
He's
Clase
like-
es Altita. Joel Insuperable is really on some calle
DR shit.
cover shit. Yeah.
And it's dope too.
No, he has a movement.
He has the movement. The
Okay,
movement.
so Chavi Leon's really has a fan base. Class A too, but
And we
Chavi
haven't
Leon-
dropped shit.
But nobody worked like that nigga this year.
This
Like
shit
Chavi.
was his.
This 2022 Underground Bachata belongs to
2022.
Chavi Leon's.
2021 was mine. I took it. Cookie.
So
With the Dos Cara and Tu Retrato. I didn't but this one I just stopped. And then the documentary about to get crazy because now it's really about to get crazy. I'm like, damn, how you do that?
right.
My boy Bruno.
So, but anyways, yeah. So that's my top 5.
And
bro.
then it's all fire, bro. Like, I want everybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the thing. I don't care about top 5. Like, Bachata got a big problem, bro. They always want to be in competition. Like, I don't have to compete with no one, bro. I want you guys all to eat. Look what I said about JR. Like, I don't even know the guy.
yeah,
I'm not like, oh, get it.
that's not your friend. Yeah, yeah,
And I don't need a feature in either. I
Uh-huh.
would love it. I don't need it.
yeah.
I don't want to do that. I'm just letting you know. I'm not doing shit like, you know what I'm saying? I really like his music. I think he's the best.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best. Like, he is.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say for a manager, you know what I'm saying? But
No, I nivel, loco. That's like me. I'm an artist. I just said 2022.
yo, you know
belongs
what?
to
I'm
Chavi
gonna
Leon's.
keep it simple. You listen to Bachata. On the way back, I'm gonna put JR and I'm gonna tell this. He's gonna be like right away. He's gonna be like, I know what you mean. I guarantee he's that good. He's gonna tell me without me telling him, I know what you mean.
But do you like Aventura, Romeo? No.
I ain't listen to none of that. His girl do. His girl's into Bachata.
Damn, nigga, go to the campo a little bit in DR, nigga. Go
He's straight.
go shoot some chickens and play dominoes, nigga. Play some pool, swim in a river on a jet.
Yo,
get on a jet
Frias,
ski.
so let them know where to follow you, your Instagram, your platforms, all that shit, because we're gonna wrap it up.
Yo, guys, first of all, to disagree to agree, thank you so much for having me here.
Oh,
It was
love,
really a
bro.
pleasure chopping it up with you guys, being able to talk about music, about life, about different things going on.
He tried to set me up at the end, but it's,
Nah, this nigga's tweaking out there. But, yo, you can find me everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Frias Bachata. My artist name is Frias, so if you're looking for me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you listen to music, is Frias. But if you're looking for me on social media, Frias Bachata. And there's a lot of new music coming out. My new single, Revivir, is out right now. Hottest Bachata music video of the year. And we're going to keep just trying to do things that are creative and that are different.
he's nice.
And,
He's nice.
and
He's really good.
We're working just to keep the culture alive and keep it moving forward. So thank you guys.
Congratulations to you, my brother.
Congrats.
So yeah, we out of here, guys. You already know. Disagree to agree. Yes, sir. My guy.
Dope ass podcast.